It does not happen very often, but when it does, it is overwhelming. Whenever I ask myself, what do I actually deserve for the way I have lived my life, I become deeply thoughtful. There are not that many things I can truly boast about, but there are plenty of things I'm ashamed of. Words I wish I had never spoken, decisions I would make differently today, missed opportunities that can never be undone. And then I ask myself, even as a Christian, what if God were to look closely at all of this? In moments like these, today's impulse comes very close to my heart. King David prayed, "O Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your wrath." I find great comfort in David's prayer. He does not try to make himself look better than he really is. He offers no excuses. He does not minimize his guilt. He knows that he depends entirely on the mercy of God. And perhaps that is where genuine faith begins. Not by pretending that everything is fine, but by bringing before God the things that weigh heavily on our hearts. After all, God already knows us better than we know ourselves. He knows our strengths, but He also knows the darkest chapters of our lives. And still, He does not turn away from us. The greatest miracle of the Christian faith is that God takes our sin seriously, and yet He still loves us. He did not overlook our guilt. He did not excuse it. He placed it upon His Son. At the cross of Jesus Christ, God's justice and God's grace meet. There we see how heavy sin truly is. But there we also discover that God's love weighs even more. That is why I do not have to hide from my past. I can entrust it to God. For I know that His grace is greater than my failures. His mercy reaches farther than my guilt. And in the end, it will not be my sin that carries the greatest weight. It will be the grace of God in Jesus Christ.